Go.
Hello, my name is Sarah Nichols. I am a vision rehab therapy student at the University of Massachusetts, Boston. Today I'm going to talk about sweeping adaptations for people who are blind and visually impaired. So the first thing I'd like to point out what you'll need for this lesson is either a stand-up dustpan with a broom or a stand-up broom and a dustpan with a small handle. I'll put that to the side for now because I'm going to use this to demonstrate. So the way this sweeping pattern works, I'll show it first and then I will, oh wait, I want to do this first. Sorry about that. Okay, so one thing to teach a sweeping pattern that really works well is to put rice on the floor. Now you might not want to do this in a person's home. They might frown upon that. However, it works well in a training center. So what you can do is spread the rice on the floor and you can hear where the rice has landed. Now I'm a visually impaired instructor, so for me this provides the auditory feedback of where it went, and you can also listen and hear when you step on the rice. You can hear the feedback. So the way the sweeping pattern works is I'm going to start from a landmark. This landmark is going to be this edge of this table, which I can feel with my hand. And I'm going to sweep the square that is behind me. So the first motion I'll make is let me put this at the end of my line. This is where I'm going to put my dirt pile. So again, that's a landmark. It's right in the middle of the room. And that'll be the landmark where I keep my dirt pile. So the motion is 1, 2, 3, 1 back. And notice that I'm sweeping in about a shoulder's width to a little bit bigger of a distance and overlapping. 1, 2, 3 back. 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 And now I have a dirt pile, and I would continue to sweep this entire area, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to show that in order to sweep this and know where your dustpan is and where the opening is, you can locate the opening with your hand, and then sweep towards the triangle you can make with your feet, and sweep into the dustpan, and pull back, and do it again. And in general, I like to say do it 3 times so you know you got all of your dirt. And now as another example, some people prefer the smaller broom because there's a little bit more control with the small push broom that is here. So for somebody who has a mobility issue of getting down to the floor, again, we would use the dustpan with a handle. But for this one, it's a little bit easier for you to sweep towards your hand if you know where your dust pile is. And again, you're gonna wash your hands after you sweep, so finding your dust pile with your hand is okay. And once I've located my dust pile, I can sweep towards my hand, which is holding the opening open towards the dust pile, and sweeping towards the dustpan. And again, pull back, and I do this 3 times for the sake of completion. And that is sweeping patterns for people with visual impairment.